My people, what's up? Hey, welcome to the Lions Den, y'all. Thank you for joining me. I am your host, Rico Richie, man, your number one favorite blind podcaster, bro. We just got a few topics to talk about right quick. First off, we're going to give condolences to, I believe his name was Cameron Lacey, who played for the LSU Tigers, wide receiver. I definitely believe he was going in the first round, maybe second round. Condolences to him. But if you guys haven't heard, he first off, he was involved in a car crash that caused a person to lose their life. He wasn't personally in the car crash, but he kind of like caused the car crash for that person to lose his life. And I think that led up to him unaliving himself. So condolences to his family, bro. Like, we hate that happened, man. I wish he could have just owned up, to his actions and, accept his consequences as a man. You feel me? Because, I have a cousin, personally, he, once upon a time, he used to have a Hummer. And I believe he was in a Hummer when he did this. But he was trying to get home one day and he was drunk. And he ended up getting in a car wreck. And the person that died, the person that was involved in the car wreck with him, they lost their life. They died and everything like that. And cuz had to go, he had to go do some time, for vehicular manslaughter, man. But, he didn't try to run away. He accepted his fate. He accepted the responsibility behind his consequences and everything like that. Nevertheless, him going to prison, it kind of, it messed them up real bad. So kids, youngins, young teenagers, young boys out there, man, listen, you don't want to spend 8, 9, 10, 15, 20 years of your life in prison. So do what you got to do to stay in school, get your grades, and stay out the street, stay out the way. You feel me? Because my cousin, he was really an out the way type of guy. It was no reason for him to be in the streets. You feel me? And I'm not saying he was in the streets. I'm just saying, like, despite that he wasn't, he still ended up in prison because of a car crash. You know what I'm saying? But condolences to that family that lost their family member, And we pray for cuz, you feel me? So the Karen Lacey, who unalived herself in that, because of that car wreck, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, as a man, I feel like he should have just went and accepted, his responsibility. Someone at that age, 23, 24, I think he was, somewhere around there, I can kind of understand, because he thinking like he was finna get drafted, bro. He's finna go to the NFL. So all his dreams, because of his decision of trying to go around these cars and causing an accident, that decision right there threw all his dreams away. You feel me? So youngins, hey, think about what you do before you do it. You know what I'm saying? Because that young man, he was definitely going to be a prominent wide receiver in the NFL. And now it's just sad to say that, we have to talk about him in past tense because he's no longer with us. But again, condolence to his family and everything like that. And, may the young man rest in peace. I hate that he had to, do that to himself and things like that. But I get it. I think it shook him up so bad. And he, like I say, he just realized, man, all my dreams was over with. Like, he just realized, like, everything was done. Everything was gone, bro. In just a matter of 15, 30 seconds. You know what I'm saying? His whole life changed just like that. From being a first or second rounder to be drafted in the NFL to, being called, I don't want to say a murderer, but being to blame for, a vehicular unaliving. You know what I'm saying? So, hate that happened to him. You feel me? Hate that happened to the old man. Rest in peace to the older gentleman that lost his life. I believe he was 78 years old. And on top of that, he was a war hero. So they say, He served in World War One and Two, if I ain't mistaken. So, definitely condolences to him. Hate that happened to him. Condolences to his family and things like that, bruh. But, yo, oh, man, bruh. What's her name? Bob, baby? Bobby, baby? What's her name, bruh? Y'all don't want to talk about that motherfucker, whatever. Let me do it. Sheesh. Sosa. Chief Keef. Bruh, you might be in some shit right about now, bruh. You feel me? Cause Shawty done slipped up and said the wrong thing. You feel me? I don't know how you gonna clarify that, because it's all around the ways, brother. You feel me? So you might as well prepare yourself for what could be the worst right now. You feel me? Because they got this chick. I don't know how old she is now, but it seems like when she was talking in past tense about her and Chief Keef. Nonetheless, it don't matter. You feel me? If she was 16, nigga, and you was 21, 20, 19, thumping that, bro, like, yeah, bro, you should, yeah. Yeah, shit like that, yeah. It's an issue, bro. You feel me? Because I'm pretty sure you wouldn't want a 20-something-year-old, young man, smashing your 15, 16-year-old daughter. You feel me? So you got some question, you got some answering to do, my boy. And I don't think this is something that you should just, let fly by, I don't think you should just act like this internet trolling or nothing like that, Chief Keef. You better shit, yeah, bro. You better get on top of this, and I mean you better get on top of this in a hurry, my boy. Yeah, you better get on top of this in a hurry, cause Bob, baby Bob, whatever the fuck her name is, bro, she definitely exposed some shit, my dude. And if Sadie Nash got it, then it's definitely going around, my dog. And I ain't saying Sadie Nash is the one that put this out, but he had to get it from somewhere. Somebody platform put it out. You feel me? But he didn't actually say who did, but somebody platform put it out, and he just got his hands on it, bro. So just think about the tens of thousands of people that saw that and that got questions for you. Just think about the journalists that got questions for you on what Shawty said, bro. So I don't know if you need to. Matter of fact, don't even get in touch with her. Stay the fuck away from her, because if it's true with what they saying, bro, with people knowing that you had some type of relation or dealing with her, and she come out and say all this, yeah, bro, yeah. I ain't gonna say she threw you up under the bus, bro, but she damn sure shot your ass in the foot. You feel me? She damn sure shot your ass in the foot, my boy. So I don't know what you gonna do about this, Chief Keef. You might wanna get on to that. You know what I'm saying? Get your lawyers or somebody, bro, cause yeah. I done turned dance to a trophy. I done bought rings like Kobe. Never celebrate with emotions. It's about to be something with you, my boy. Hold on, y'all. Alexa, call Tay. Alexa, call Tay. Calling Tay-Tay's mother. Yeah, it's about to be something definitely with you, my boy. So you better get on. You better get to your lawyers or something, my dog. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up, hey, bro. Give me a minute. I'm gonna hit you back. Alright. But yeah, you might want to do something quick, my boy. You feel me? Because Shawty got your business all out there, bro. And if that's true with what she's saying, yeah, man, your shit might be all the way messed up, bro. Like straight up. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know what to tell you, Sosa, other than put them boots on, get your lawyer ready, and shit. Get ready to try to fight those claims, my boy, because those heavy, them some heavy accusations right now. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, get on that. You feel me? But before we get into these last two topics, y'all, I ain't gonna keep y'all long. Straight up, excuse me, I had to call my dog. You know what I'm saying? That's my eyes right there. So I gotta let them know, you know, your boy good. You feel me? But before we get into the last two topics, man, first of all, I just want to thank y'all for joining me in the Lions Den and getting this content from a blindside point of view. You feel me? If you haven't yet, make sure you follow me on YouTube at Grind to Win Rico Richard 4759, Facebook, Instagram, Grind to Win 2 as well. You did? You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, make sure you hit that like, subscribe too as well. Don't forget to do that. Yeah, I'm talking to you. And thank you to the ones that have liked, subscribed, and left that comment. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you. Thank you for supporting your number one favorite blind podcaster, bro. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate that. You know, but before we get into these last two topics, bro, hey, y'all know how we like to do up in here in the Lions Den. Hey, let's take these shots. You feel me? You know your boy got a shot up with y'all, cause you know, yeah. Shit, y'all my lions and lioness, and I'm your lion, you feel me? But y'all my homies and homies too as well. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, let's take these shots. You feel me? Your boy got some tequila today, y'all. Some nice Patron. You feel me? So we about to shot these up, finish up with the content. And before we do that though, make sure you hit that like button, make sure you drop that comment, and make sure you tap that subscribe button, you feel me? Alright? So while y'all hitting that subscribe button, at the same time y'all taking these shots with me, we about to get to it. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, salute. Yeah. Whew. That's what that Patron do to you, baby. But for all those that's really hoping Lil Durk beat this shit, bro, like in case you haven't heard, Lil Durk, the rapper, he's been indicted by the feds under a murder for hire. Criminal procedure. You feel me? So I know a lot of people out there hoping Durk beat this. You know, they ain't got nothing on them and all the, you know, the credit card shit and all that, you know, is not good evidence, and look, the text message that's saying, hey, don't book any flights and nothing like that in my name from Durk phone and all that. That, you know, I get all that, bro. Yeah, maybe that wasn't Lil Durk, you know, sending that text or nothing like that, bro. But it seems like the deeper they dive into this big U indictment, the closer they get to tying ties to Lil Durk, with the Lil Pop also, as well as the guy who was unalived in Chicago because of D-Thing. You know what I'm saying? Durk brother D-Thing. So what I'm thinking, y'all, from a blindside point of view, you know, we always hope, you know, for the best for someone that's in the situation that Durk is in. But we always wonder why people like Lil Durk, who has the money to not put themselves in these situations, why do they choose to put themselves in these situations? That's a question Lil Durk gonna have to answer. You feel me? There was a time when you didn't have to be gangster until it was time to get gangster. Now everybody walking around and be like they is gangster. Y'all young niggas just wildin', bro. You know, it's always been a difference between thugs and gangsters. And for the most part, a lot of these, what they calling YNs out here, they thugging. They not thinking the same way, you know, an OG would think. You know what I'm saying? Or any alleged gangster for that matter. You know, a gangster ain't finna just crash out for nothing. You feel me? They gonna plot, plan, scheme. They gonna try to make sure they're not gonna be caught. But these guys today, they doing everything to get caught. They going on interviews, they talking on Instagram, they doing everything, man. So it's just a matter of time before, and I believe that they already gave up Lil Durk name, for payments and things like that. According to, the paperwork and stuff like that. I believe they already gave his name and things like that in the indictment, that they were waiting on money from him, or he gave money to the alleged shooters and things like that, bro. And if that's the case, then, yeah, Lil Durk about to do 30, 40, 50, 60 years probably, bro. It ain't no way in hell he can beat this, bro. I just don't see it. But if you do, make sure you drop that in the comments. Maybe y'all see something that your boy Rico Rich just ain't grasping. But it seems like with each month that passes by up until, ain't this trial supposed to be next month or something like that? Did they move the trial? But it just seems like, every month that passes by is something new that comes up with Lil Durk. And we're going to continue to see what ties do they have between Lil Durk and Big U with the Rolling 60s and things like that. Because Quando Rondo was a Rolling 60 at one point. Whether he still claim it or don't, I can't tell you that. Only he can. But the Rolling 60s probably would be the more prominent gang faction that would be able to get to him quicker than any other, gang faction in LA. Because all those other, Crip factions in LA didn't really have a problem with Quando Rondo. Not saying the Rolling 60s did, but he was a Rolling 60s. And if like I know, then if they're going to send anybody to do their dirty work, they're going to send somebody that's probably more than likely that rep the same thing he rep as a disciplinary action. You feel me? So if that's the case, then I can see why all that kind of, really tie up to the Lil Durk situation. But if not, then I guess they're going to have to, really tell us who, the number 2 or the number 4, confidential informant is on the Lil Durk case. You know what I'm saying? But, shit, the brother got kids, man. I don't want to see him in prison and things like that. I wish he would have done better, by himself before all this, went down and things like that. You feel me? And if you a man out there, bruh, look, another man shouldn't just be able to control another man. You feel me? Another man shouldn't be able to take the words of, others that's trying to see them do some shit that'll allow them to crash out to just do that. You feel me? So I don't know what type of guidance or anything Lil Durk had around him, bro, but if he was a man's man, bro, like he would have, all that shit that was going on Facebook with him sliding for Vine. Because let's say he actually, slid for Vine because of what he was seeing in the comments on all these different blogs and Instagram and things like that. Let's say he actually did it. You let the people control the narrative of your life and where your life end up within, whether it's the next month, 6 months, year, 12 years, or whatever, bro. You allowed them to con you out your position, bro. Trick you out your position, bro. If you actually listen to these people telling you to slide for Vine, my nigga, yeah, you let them trick you out your position, bro. And shit, I hate to say that you were dumb enough to actually do it, but you were. And then on top of that, it doesn't help that you was all up on DJ academic shit talking about, they say you can't slide for Vine. You can't say that. Then you got Brick Baby saying, I heard you can't slide for Vine no more, Cause what they said about Lil Pat. How that nigga, y'all know how Brick Baby sound, bro. That nigga sound like he on a whole bunch of drugs, bro. Like, to be honest with you. That nigga sound like he smoked cigarette, snort cocaine, pop pills, all type of shit, bro. Like, straight up. My bad, Brick baby, but shit, you might need to be in there right now, bro, so you can catch a break on some shit. You feel me? I just been doing that shit for a long time, y'all. But pray for me that I quit. But hey, you know, we're gonna see what happens with, you know, the Brick Baby situation. I mean, not the Brick Baby, my bad, but the Lil Durk situation. How that runs together with, you know, Big U, cause you know Big U in the fight for himself too. You know what I'm saying? All these, man, look, man, it must be the past since 2022, bro. It must be, you know, pick on the rapper's decade or something like that, bro, because they got Lucci, Gunna, Thug, now they got Dirt. Shit, didn't they have OMBPs at one point? You know what I'm saying? They got hey, let's not forget about Pooh Shiesty. Let's not forget about Pooh Shiesty and damn, what's his name? Fujiano. Bro, I'm gonna tell you, when Fujiano and Pooh Shiesty get out of prison, bro, like, yeah, they finna turn up. So be on the lookout for Pooh Shiesty and Fujiano. Let's not forget about Fujiano and Pooh Shiesty, bro. They gonna be the next two niggas that really, you know, do what Dirk and Von did. You know what I'm saying? In my mind. You feel me? Real quick, this thing with Mo 3 and Yellow Bees and all that, bruh. I believe Yellow Bees eventually gonna be put back in prison. And why I say that is because of Kevon White. I really, bro, Kevon White sound like, how you say his name? Keon or something like that. Bro, I think he finna tell, bro. He finna tell it all, bro. Cause right now, well, for a minute, he was the only one in prison, bro. You feel me? And he can't afford no lawyer. Yellow Bees ain't trying to get that nigga no lawyer. You feel me? Why you had them men do all this shit for you, Yellow Bees, and you don't want to get them men no lawyer? Alleged. You feel me? Cause that man said it ain't him in them cameras. That man said it ain't him. But the feds think it is, y'all. Y'all gotta tell me what y'all think, bro. Tell me what y'all also think about Lil Durk in the comments. You know what I'm saying? How y'all feel about Lil Durk? You know, was he stupid for getting all this money and crashing himself out for slide for Von when he could have just, you know, took care of Von's kids? That would have been the best way for him to do what he needed to do for Von. You feel me? In my mind, you know, maybe it wasn't like him and Von was related. And didn't Von say, shit, I think my homie think I'm, how he said that shit in that song, bro? What he said? My homie think I killed the cousin, but what he said, F it or something like that? Yeah, y'all know who Von was talking about it. Y'all know who was talking about it. Y'all know you were talking about Little Mister in that song, bro. Y'all, so Chicago, tell your boy, was Lil Durk trying to get some get back for Little Mister? Do Chicago know if Von responsible for the death of Little Mister? You know what I'm saying? Cause y'all heard Von. Shit, bro. I don't know if Von would have survived that shooting and never, you know, been unalive, and he wouldn't have all this stuff behind, you know, these cases and everything like that. I really don't know if him and Lil Durk would have still been rocking together, bro. At 2025, I don't know if him and Lil Durk would have. I think they would have been beef. I take that back. I don't even think they would have been beef because I think Lil Durk would have been too scared to beef with him. You feel me? Because Lil Durk knew Von was really on that. Durk wasn't. Hey, we ain't never heard nobody say Durk was on that. Durk was like that. When we heard Durk getting choked out by Reese, we ain't heard nothing else, bro. So Yeah, that's just coming from a blind side point of view, y'all. My bad. You feel me? Nowhere here, nor there. You feel me? But we about to get into the main shit, bro. Y'all feel me? And this about WAC 100. Y'all remember when WAC 100 went off on academics when he was talking all that shit to academics? You feel me? Oh, you don't remember? Y'all don't remember? Shit. Rico Richie finna help you remember. Hey, we about to get into this video real quick, y'all. Hold on to me. Hold on. Since y'all acting like y'all don't remember what happened. Y'all don't remember what happened. Y'all don't remember when that man went out. Y'all remember when WAC 100 was treating DJ Academic like he was his son or some shit. Y'all don't remember that? Y'all don't remember that. Come on now, lions and lioness. I know y'all remember that, bro. Come on. Y'all had to see the man. We about to get into the video. Let's go.
So they're threatening you. They're talking
to Adam about Brick Baby's employee. I don't know. Shit, gotta ask him. Hey, shit, Brick Baby's employee.
It makes sense though. It makes sense.
You a weirdo too. You niggas. Look, let me break something down, Put me in something.
No. It's not putting you in anything.
Listen.
I'm asking
just because I do a podcast don't mean I do everything. When I do with you from 12 to 1 is what I do with you from 12 to 1. What the fuck you doing from 9 to 12 is your business. So this shit is 2021 shit, 2022 shit, 2023, 2024. Fucking Brick Baby. The world didn't even know who he was till 2023 or late 2022 when he got to No Jumper. He's a nobody. Let's establish that now. He was in fucking Atlanta. I've never seen this day in my life. Let's establish that.
Okay. But Wack, you still making a point.
No, I'm not.
If they talk to Adam, I would assume they would at least, again, Adam's not in trouble. It's not like...
Man, you weird as a mother. Listen. If you assume that I don't own No Jumper, nigga.
Like,
I don't own No Jumper. I don't have employees at No Jumper. I'm a partner on one show. You get it? I don't control the building. I don't control cameras. I don't control payroll, bro. Stop playing with me with these bears.
No. That's not the angle I'm saying.
Stop playing with me with these bears, bro.
Big U is the...
I ain't got nothing to do with extorting, sex trafficking, a murder of a fucking football player, a fucking creed that I've been attacking and exposing for the last couple of years. I ain't got nothing to do with what got caught with at his house. I ain't got nothing to do with a dispensary. But stop trying to put my name in shit, bro.
But they did mention an incident that they're saying the Big U Enterprise tried to step to you and they weren't successful. So
no, they mentioned Big U having a phone call. They didn't mention witness or CI reports. See, this will use a little bitty mental mention. If they would have said witness one or CI reports, then you got a point.
So explain why they're going to Adam, because Adam says he's gonna. Which, by the way, I think that's stupid.
I'm not fucking Adam. Adam is the owner of the building. Brick is an employee of Adams. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. Yeah, right. But they wouldn't be. They wouldn't be subpoenaing Jeff Bezos if somebody from Amazon is going to motherfucking.
Shut the fuck up about that. You stupid as a motherfucker. They would have went to that build, nigga. And whoever build he worked in, they gonna go talk to the motherfucker running it. No Jumper, ain't no fucking Amazon.
They can subpoena the whole shit. They can just run in there and go take the
video. They can do what they want. Adam is the dude's boss. Adam is only one person control that building. That's Adam. So whatever they want, if it's footage, if it's did you really work there, if it's whatever the fuck they want, they're gonna go ask him.
So that would be 13 seconds ago. I mean, legal.
Alright, y'all. I just want to show that to y'all right quick, bro. Look. Cause WAC You really lied to everybody, bro. And, nigga, you on camera being a victim by, allegedly, by the Rolling 60s, my boy. You feel me? So, you definitely in the paperwork. Y'all, check this out, y'all. I'm gonna be real. I was listening to Trenches News, and he was reading the paperwork. So you can go to patient.gov, and I believe he said you got to pay for it and everything like that. If I can get somebody to come on here and read all that shit to y'all, you know, on my platform, I would do that. You feel me? But allegedly, not even allegedly, WAC 100 is definitely in the paperwork of Big U as a victim. And he tried to make it seem to everybody that he had nothing to do with nothing. But shit, you do. Them people came to see you. So what did you say when them people came to see you about Big U? Did you deny everything? Did you say that nah, that never happened? He never approached me with all these people or nothing like that. What did you really say, Wack? You feel me? What did you really say? Because this big guy, tough persona that you be putting on Adam, what that shit called? No Jumper and Clubhouse and all that type of shit. Oh, nigga, it would seem like L.A., Compton, or what else they call it, Bompton. Bruh, they made you look like But you don't want to talk about that though, right? You don't want to say how the Crip was smacking you up in the club and stuff like that, right? You don't want nobody to know that, right? Because you supposed to be Big WAC 100. Oh, you a knock a nigga out on Pyru. Man, quit it, man. WAC, bro, you guys. And I don't give a fuck about your money either, nigga. I don't care about that, bro. You, at the end of the day, nigga, you put your shit on the same way I gotta put my shit on if you gotta. Bro, look. Hey, and they said you were gonna try to jump in front of this shit to make it seem like everything was all cap, make you seem like, you know, you big wolf dog and all this type of shit, bro. But, ooh, boy. The shit they got on video now, hey, no wonder why you do that shit to people like Academic. Because Academics ain't gonna fight you back, bro. He ain't gonna get on your level, bro. He ain't gonna snap back at you. You know what I'm saying? He might be a little scared at you. Cause you WAC 100. You slapped out stitches. Hey, my boy. Hey, wait. Hey, you guys, bro, you got something explaining to do, bro. Shit, we want to know what's up. You feel me? Hey, shit, I'm a no-name, you know, up and coming, trying to get out there blogger, bro. You feel me? YouTuber, grinding with Enrico Richie. Oh yeah, you eventually, bro. I'm gonna be where you at, bro. Eventually. But I won't be around your punk ass though, cause you be getting smacked out by nigga, bro. Shit, you all that talk you be talking, bro. You would think you would pull out the pistol on nigga or something. You get smacked out and running. How you bring somebody to the stage and run out the goddamn arena? Ain't you supposed to be security or something like that? You big WAC. Man, you ain't 100. Bro, we just go, hey, WAC 1. That's what you is. Shit. WAC 1. WAC uno. Well, I don't, bro, you just WAC. Yeah, man. We want to know what's up, bro. Hey, we want to know what's up, brother. You feel me? We want to know what's up, man. You up in, hey, you in that federal paperwork. When you said you ain't going to be up in there, man. You try to make all these excuses, throw all that shit on Adam 22 and it. Man, come on, man. Shit, Adam was looking at your ass like, what you gonna tell him? You were looking at, what you think I should say, Adam? Adam 22 like, man, you been through this before. I don't know what to say. You tell me what to say. Whack like, hold on, let me call my lawyer. Don't say nothing. For real, bro, for real. For real. Hey, that did get on the phone with lawyer. Lawyer like, hold up. Hey, don't say nothing till I get down there, man. You done fucked up. Shit. Whack, bro, you got some explaining to do, man. You better, you better, shit. I don't know, bro. I guess you got to keep that tough persona going. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't never get smacked up or nothing. You feel me? Like, them people ain't never approach you in front of your people. You better act right when them people approach you in front of your family. That's the smart thing to do. Shit, I know I am. Man, what y'all want, man? I give y'all anything y'all want, man. Just let my people walk. It's too many of y'all niggas out here. I can see if it was like 2 of y'all. Hey, he came out that bitch with 20 motherfuckers, 30 motherfuckers. Where like, oh, hell no. Nah. Sit your ass down, Whack. Nigga, we gonna take everybody from you. Nigga, what's all that shit you were talking on Adam 22? You what? Shut up, don't say nothing. That's what they were doing to him, bro. He didn't want nobody to know that shit was on camera, bro. He didn't want nobody to know that was on camera, bro. He didn't want nobody to know. So everybody that been bullied by got doggone Whack, y'all need to get on y'all Instagrams and clown on that nigga, bro. That's what y'all should do, bro. Get on Instagram. Hey, Stitches, where you at? This is the perfect time for you to clown Whack 100. Like, straight up. This is the perfect time for you to clown Whack 100. He all up in the FED paperwork. You feel me? Yeah. Yeah, what you gonna be, nigga, a witness? They got you as evidence. Hey, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, bro. Hey, if you haven't yet, follow me on Instagram, Grind to Win, Facebook, Grind to Win. Goddamn, YouTube, at Grind to Win, Rico Richard 4759. Hey, man, y'all make sure y'all put in the comments what y'all, hey, tell me what y'all think about this Whack 100 situation. Tell me what y'all think Lil Durk is going as well. Y'all think he gonna beat the trial, you know what I'm saying? Beat the murder for hire and all that. Do y'all also think they're gonna link that other murder for hire to Lil Durk? You know what I'm saying? And make sure you put them prayer hands for Cameron Lacey, you know, his family in the comments too as well. You feel me? But yeah, man, that's my time, bro. Thank you guys. Hey, to my supporters, love you guys. Thank you for loving me and show your love and support. I really appreciate it. Hey, man, up in the Lions Den. You love me, I love you. You hating on me, your boy just gonna say a prayer for you. Holla.
End live video. End your live video. If you end your live video, also end all yours. Top, read, voice commands, hide screen. Voice, top access, cancel. End your live video. If you end your live video. Cancel, recess. Recess. If you end your live video, also end all yours. Cancel. If you end your live video, also end your live video. If you end now.